Shalom to the elect. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000. I'm the brother Yawanathan, back with another quick lesson. Lord willing, is edifying. And you brothers see the title. That's probably why you clicked on it. But it's just a little satire meme, something on the internet that I saw. And through the spirit, I thought I could use this to admonish you brothers of the faith, because it's definitely true. When Satan can't get you, he will send a 5'2" Latina. And I myself, brothers, if you know, brothers that know me, but we all have experiences with this type of situation, right? Women in the soft girl era. And, I'll look it up real quick. Let me go on Google. Let's just look at what is soft girl era meaning. All right. Because pretty much this is how Satan is trying to get us. The soft girl era promotes romanticized living and self-care over the capitalistic grind of modern life. A woman who values beautiful things taps into her feminine needs and wants and fosters a gentle, loving presence for herself to grow. So what these women are now doing, because Satan, he learns to adapt. Remember, this is a battle. This is a fight that we're fighting as men. Since Eve did what the fuck she did and brought death into the world, brought sin, and through her we all die, it's still happening to this very day. All right, because of women, a lot of Israelite men are dying, they're suffering, and they're in pain, unspeakable agony. And that was a curse from Yahweh by Shemal Shai. Let me say that first. The Most High took away our woman because of what we did to him. All right, so in no way am I victimizing myself or any of us Akim. We're not victims. All right, we went off, we sinned in our past life, and in this life we sinned against Yahweh by Shemal Shai, and we sin daily because we can't keep the laws 100%. But because of that, this is why the Lord brought our woman against us. When you hear the dog barking, it's always spiritual, man. When I hear dogs barking, because that's the prophets, man. The prophets are the dogs that can bark. And then you have the dumb dogs, all right, the false prophets of the other camps. And they're not even talking about subjects like this. They're not really shining light on these wicked ass fucking women, which basically could be you brothers' destruction. Keep that in mind. A woman could be a man's destruction. Don't act like it hasn't never happened. Don't act like it's not in the scriptures and men have not fallen because of women. All right, it's all throughout the Bible. And so that's why we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Scriptures, which is by way of the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, to basically guide us men. I'm going to say it again, to guide us men on how to deal, not only obviously in the everyday life, using wisdom to maneuver everyday life, but even with these women. All right, because yes, women could be a tool of Satan. Once again, if Satan can't get you, if he's having a hard time getting you in other ways, let's say you studying, you doing your thing, you praying, you fasting, you doing everything so-called right. Well, be on the lookout for a little 5'2" Latina woman, all right, an Israelite woman of the Northern Kingdom with the long hair, right, with the nice soft skin, coming in her soft girl era, because she's basically feminine, she's submissive naturally, as a woman is supposed to be. You women shouldn't be getting no extra credit for being feminine. Brothers, don't give these women a pass just because they come in submissive and feminine. They're supposed to be like that. Just like Elder Apostle Gabar, I always remember this analogy that he made. When you turn the light bulb on, when you flick the light on in your room and the light bulb shines a light, are you praising the light bulb? Thank you, light bulb, for turning on. No, because that's what it's supposed to do. That's the job of the light. The light bulb is to shine. So you don't give it credit when it does things that it's supposed to do. All right, but we living in a time now where our women are fucking masculine. They demonic as hell. They infested with the ideology of feminism and the serpent's doctrine. All right, same way as Eve. And so now it's like a fucking refreshment. It's like a blessing when you get a woman who is submissive and feminine. But guess what? She could still be Satan, man. Yeah, she could still be Satan. All right, because let me start off with this. Ecclesiastes 7, I'm going to start at 25, and I'm going to jump down to 28, because the main point is in 28. All right, I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. So remember, this is King Solomon, who we know through reincarnation as Yahweh Shai, if you could receive it. All right, this is the top level wisdom here. And he said that he basically was curious. He wanted to know the wickedness of folly. I'm going to read in the NLT, because we know obviously the word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which is mind. All right, but let's read it in the NLT. It says, I searched everywhere, determined to find wisdom and to understand the reason for things. I was determined to prove myself that wickedness is stupid and that foolishness is madness. So what does that mean? This man was a scientist, man. He searched things out. He studied things. All right, he deeply pondered upon things. The mind that museth upon many things. The scripture tell you that in Wisdom of Solomon. So his mind, went deep. And King Solomon, he was a scientist because he performed certain experiments. All right, he had hypothesis, if you will. You can just look that word up. I'm not trying to be deep or nothing. You just look it up. The word hypothesis, he had basically like an estimate of something, and then he would perform it in the real life and get the thesis, if you will. And, he was basically performing scientific experiments, and he was getting to certain conclusions. And this is the conclusion. And I find more bitter than death. So first we got to stop there, because obviously if he's saying something is more bitter than death, that means death itself is bitter. All right. He said that life was vanity, because I'm talking about King Solomon. He said life was vanity because you work so hard. You build up a whole establishment, a kingdom, empire, a legacy, and you're going to leave it to somebody, your son, aka the prince, your children, your sons, and you don't even know what manner of men these are. You don't even know what they're going to do with the legacy that you just passed on to them. So he said that life is bitter, death is bitter. Pretty much this whole life is vanity and vexation, because why are we here and we fucking die and then we got to come back in the reincarnation? So death is a bitter thing. It's like a reset to everything you just did. And yet the scriptures do say that your works follow you, right? Your works do follow. The works of the righteous men of the Lord follow them even in death into the next life. But death is still a bitter thing, all right? Because that's like an oxymoron to life. If we're supposed to be alive and living, why the fuck do we die? Why do we need a reset and be reborn as babies all again? See, that process, that cycle in the kingdom is going to be done away with for the nation of Israel. And that's a whole nother topic for another lesson. But how could something be more bitter than death? I mean, that's just basically to say I'd rather die. I'd rather die than deal with this. I find more bitter than death. The woman, is he talking about any woman? Nah, man. He's talking about you Israelite women, man. You sisters, especially, whose heart is snares and nets. All right, when you go into snares, it means traps. Nets, obviously, that's to entrap somebody. So heart in the Hebrew is mind. So in her mind, the things that these women think about, they don't ponder on the scriptures and they don't ponder on those things, man. They ponder on how to trap a man. All right, how to control a man, how to take over a man. And that's because of the doctrine of Satan that's infested in these women's mind. Yeah, I'm talking about even these women that know the truth, man. They're not exempt, because they try to bring in feminism and Western ideology, philosophy into this truth, man, into the scriptures. And they try to twist and contort scriptures and rebuke you and tell you that you going off when you a man of the Lord. Not saying that men of the Lord can't go off, but who the fuck is a woman to usurp authority over a man? That's already number one principle of the Bible that's being violated here in America. All right. All these women claiming that they, can tell men what they can and can't do, or what they're supposed to and what they're supposed to not do. that's already just extreme violation according to the scriptures. That was never a thing in the ancient world. That comes from the serpent, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, who's the devil and Satan that the Bible speaks of. He's the one that put these ideas in their mind, and now they running with it. And her hands as bands, whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her. And that's a key point. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall escape from these evil fucking wicked women, man. All right, from these 5'2" Latinas that's going to try to get you weak. All right, they little, they petite, they got the soft skin, they got nice hair, they feminine, but they Satan. I'm going to prove it. It says, whoso pleaseth Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So these guys that are getting caught up in these different relationships and these monogamous relationships, because yes, monogamy is Satan. Polygamy, that's the way that the Most High created men, especially Israelite men. That's our biological hardwire, is to be polygamous. But you got these feminine, westernized women who they want to control you, and they want to make you monogamous to them. Well, guess what? Only a sinner is going to be taken by a woman like that. Meaning only a sinner, a wicked, evil man, is going to submit himself to a fucking woman like that, man. A righteous man is not going to take that shit from no woman, especially not no, you 5'2". I mean, I'm just saying, man, that's tiny. You probably weigh 120 pounds, 115 pounds, 110 pounds, trying to tell me what to do, trying to control me. You got to be out your fucking mind. Only a sinner is going to be taken by a woman like that. And that's the thing. These women here in America, these Israelite women, they got, man, bro, you can't even count how many bodies they got. And even if they tell you a certain number, you got to assume that it's more. You got to guess higher. If she tell you it's 8, you got to tell her, nah, it's probably like 20. I'm being for real. Don't tell her that. I'm saying you got to keep that in your mind, that whatever she's telling you, she's trying to be modest because she don't want to come off as a whore. So it's probably like 20. All right, it's probably like 30. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, this slut whore. She's coming and trying to tell you, and she's in her soft girl era. Remember, you got to paint the picture in your mind. She coming with all these bodies, but she got nice hair. She got a nice fat ass or whatever. She's feminine. She's submissive. She don't talk a lot. She lets you speak. All right? But guess what? That bitch is still Satan. All right? Satan sent her ass, because if she ain't really supporting you and she's not really down for you 100%, which, what are you down for as a man of the Lord? You down with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You down with these scriptures and the prophecies. You down with, trying to establish the ordinances of the scriptures 100% in your household to the best of your ability. And if she resists any of that and she bucks up, that bitch is the devil, man. That bitch is Satan. All right. And I'm not going to sit here and say get rid of her. And, the scriptures tell you already in 1 Corinthians 7. Let me wait for these cars to pass, because this is an important point. In the scriptures, all right, 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, the Apostle Paul, he explained it. If she's pleased to dwell with you, try to work things out with her. All right. So, I'm not, this is not a video telling brothers to not deal with women. I'm not on the MGTOW. I don't even agree with the MGTOW movement 100%. Men that go their own way, I don't agree with that 100%, because then you just fighting, your biology. And you could argue that there's a lot of cars here. It's a lot here. You could argue that biology is a carnal thing, which it is, meaning is according to the flesh, the way that we was created in the flesh. But nevertheless, men have needs. All right, as men, we have needs from women. And that's why we teach you, and with balance, you can deal with harlots, you could deal with prostitutes, and even these women. All right, if you have enough wisdom and understanding and emotional content, Like Bruce Lee said, emotional content. If you have enough of that, yeah, you can still deal with these women. You can still get what you want and walk out. You can still, you know, you can still deal with them. You can still take whatever they offering, even if it ain't nothing. Even if they only offering some pussy, you could take it. You don't gotta feel wrong. Oh, I'm turning the daughters of Israel into harlots. That's not what it's talking about. That's talking about if you have a virgin wife and you put her away, now you're going to make her commit adultery, because who else, like, what else is she supposed to do? All right, but as far as these whorish women, these harlots of the daughters of Israel, you don't got, these scriptures don't apply to them, man. The scriptures on divorce, oh, you can't divorce her. She a sister. She's an Israelite woman. You can't just have sex with her and leave. Yes, you can, because she's not being a wife. She's not carrying her end of the agreement and living her purpose, man. Which is why I said that Satan, well, not what I said, but it's a meme. You know, it's an internet meme. When Satan can't get you in other ways, that's how he's going to try to get you. He's going to send you a woman in her soft girl era. All right, that's feminine, that's soft, and she basically appears perfect. And it 9 out of 10 is going to be a Northern Kingdom woman, because you know Satan knows you niggas, man. I don't mean to say it like that, but Satan knows. You know, Satan knows how men think. All right, I'll say you niggas. I'm talking about you 2/3, man. I'll never talk about the brothers like that, but. Talking about you niggas, man. Satan knows how to get you niggas. He'll trap you up with an evil ass bitch. All right, to destroy you, because you're not a man of the Lord. But whoso pleaseth her shall escape from her. So meaning what? The Most High is not going to have one of his men get caught up with these women like that. But guess what? Satan is still going to send them. And guess what? You're still going to get what you want out of it. You know, you pop her, you have some good times, you know, have some drinks with her, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about teaching her the Bible and all of that. You don't gotta fucking do that shit, man. Over here trying to teach a woman the scriptures, man. Leave that shit for the videos and for camp. You know, for the ones that really matter, which is the elect men, the brothers. You know, save your teaching for that. Man, I went down the wrong fucking path tonight. All these fucking cars on here. I'm just taking my little walk, but Salakia, brothers, you know, I'm gonna try to wrap it up, because really all I wanted to do is read this and probably like 1 or 2 other scriptures and close it out. So verse 27, it says, Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account. It says, this is my conclusion, says the teacher. I discovered this after looking at the matter from every possible angle. That's in the NLT. I'm going to go back to the KJV. Verse 28 is the point. It says, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So guess what, man? 99.9% of the time, if a woman comes across your path, even if she is in, that's what I'm going to call it, because I'm not, you know, this whole feminism and these women being soft and submissive, I'm finding out now, when you look up this term called soft girl era, you're going to find out that these women have now learned to adapt and to give men what they desire, which is femininity, submissiveness, subservience. They're giving men these things to take advantage of them, man. So guess what? 99.9% of the time, when a woman comes across your paths, she's wicked, man. She's not right. 1,000. I'm gonna read it again. Let's read it again in the NLT. Though I have searched repeatedly, I have not found what I was looking for. If King Solomon couldn't find it, how the fuck you think you gonna find it? Get that out of your mind, man. Get that out of your fucking mind. All right, Isaiah 4:1, Jeremiah 31:22, and Isaiah 32:9. That's when these women is gonna come right. Right now they ain't right, man. Right now, they're wicked. They're the devil. Satan is using our women against us, man. That's what I'm here to tell you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. Satan is weaponizing our women against us. There was never a righteous woman. We're reading this account during the time of Solomon. This is an account during the time of Solomon. I'm going to read it again. I'm going to read it one more time, nice and slow. Verse 28. Though I have searched repeatedly, I have not found what I was looking for. Only one out of 1,000 men is virtuous, but not one woman. You see that? So I don't give a fuck if she's in her soft girl era. If she's coming as a sister, I'm a sister. I believes. Yahweh Shem Shah Brakatah. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Because my king, King Solomon, my Lord, my Savior, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, he said he couldn't find one of you righteous bitches, man, out of 1,000. He only found one righteous man out of 1,000. He found no righteous woman out of 1,000 women. And guess what? I'm going to put this question across the board. How many of you brothers got 1,000 women? How many of you brothers got 1,000 women that you've dealt with in your lifetime? Huh? Well, Solomon did. Solomon did. And so I could believe this, man. This is the truth. All right, what King Solomon did, his experiment is the final truth. There's no such thing as no righteous woman, man. Get that idea out of your mind, because that's a weakness for Satan to breed wickedness in, man. Well, now you accepting this woman because, oh, she got her head wrap on? Get the fuck out of here, man. You got this woman because what? She's saying she believes in the Bible and all this shit. You're going to just accept her? No, man. That bitch is Satan still, man. I'm being loose because, look, you know, if you know, you know. Brothers that know, you know my situation and whatnot. But I got a woman that's decent. You know, I got a woman that she make garments and she do all that. But guess what? I still got my eye on her. That doesn't give her an automatic pass. I still rebuke her. Whenever she goes off, she still gets corrected. I don't just fucking, oh my God, I got me a Sarah, and now that's it. We gonna happily enter the kingdom. Nah, man. You know, these scriptures are the scriptures is our number one woman. The things that are written, the words of Yahweh Shem Shai is our number one source. All right, not even our own anecdotal experiences. Meaning what? Just because you might have a decent woman, you can't just go out there and start saying, nah, brothers, y'all can't get on the sisters like that. There's some good ones out here. Nah, man, from my experience, man, that's the only good one I got. That's the only decent one that I've ever met out of hundreds. I'm a brother that, hundreds, bro. And that's the one that I locked down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, being more personal here. I don't want to divert from teaching of the scriptures, but I'm using myself as an example and my personal experience as an example for you brothers, man. You might even have a decent woman and that's about it. All right. In Isaiah, the days of Isaiah 4:1, then you could expect a woman to be more genuine, more sincere about wanting to be with you, man, because they're going to be in life and death situations. But as it stands right now, man, nah, these women, they don't really got nothing to lose in this society, man. All right, they got an easy life. The so-called white man has provided them with everything they need, or what they think they need, outside of an Israelite man. So the way that these Israelite women, including these sisters, look at you, men, once they get to know you on a personal level, they don't respect you, man. Once they learn your folly and your weaknesses and things like that, which is why the scripture tell you what? Don't tell her everything that lieth in thy bosom. All right, don't tell her your secrets. Don't expose to her your folly. Don't show her your weaknesses. Don't show her your mistakes and the things that you lack on and that you need work on, because she's just gonna look at that to lose respect for you. She's gonna say, oh, how could you be a prophet? Get the fuck out of here. She gonna lose respect for you, man. But in that day when there's miracles happening, and like I said, it's life and death situations, and it's all about survival out here, that's when our woman is gonna get back in order. And that's when we're going to have the freedom of choice. All right, you don't got to accept every woman, especially the ones that look better than others, so to speak, the ones that look good. Those definitely be the worst ones, man. Those definitely be the worst ones. But due to feminism and all this bullshit, all this wickedness, even the fucking ugly bitches out here got pride, man. Even the ones, you know, they ain't got no body, they got no ass, they can't take no dick. Hey, man, I gotta speak as a man. I gotta speak as a man. Even the ones that, you know, they're not even all that, they still gonna try to shit on you, man. So just keep that in mind, is that King Solomon himself couldn't find out of 1,000 different women that he had. He said not one, not damn near single one of them was righteous, man. So what the fuck make you think you gonna find that one? You gonna redo Solomon's experiment and you gonna find the right one? Get the fuck out of here, man. Like I said, if you got a decent woman, what does the scripture say? If she's pleased to dwell with you, you dwell with her, you deal with her. That's all I can really say. That's the most advice I could give you, brothers, man. But I just wanted to put this message out there. Like I said, if you know, certain brothers, you know, I had personal experience, and like we all did. You know, I'm not special. I'm not on no high level or nothing like that. We all have experiences dealing with these women, especially the Israelite sister woman. And that's why I had to put it out there, man, because that's a weakness of all men. You can't even lie, man. Don't even lie to yourself, brother. That's a weakness for all of us as women. That's literally our glory. That's our weakness. So that's the easiest way for Satan to get you. If he can't get you no other way, that's how he's going to try to get you, by way of a woman. It says, lo, this only have I found, that the Most High have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. In the NLT it says, but I did find this, God created people to be virtuous, but they have each turned to follow their own downward path. And so if that doesn't explain the Israelite woman in a nutshell, I don't know where else can I go? Because that's what they do. They choose their own path. They choose their own destruction. They want to have multiple bodies. I don't like this guy, I'm going to go with the next guy. I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that. And all they're doing is working death onto themselves, because adultery is a sin unto death in the Bible. And you making us commit adultery. You fucking bitches, man. You fucking whores of the nation of Israel. You fucking sluts, man. You fucking come around, excuse me, Salakia. You come around with your fucking multiple bodies as a whore. You claiming, yeah, I'm a sister. I believe now. I repented. And all you doing is making men commit adultery with you, man. All right? Men taking a chance, and they're going to deal with you still, because, you know, you coming off as sincere and genuine and humble and all of this shit. You and your soft girl, man, fuck that shit, man. These women are whores, brothers. They're not virgins. They're not our wives. Your wife shall be a harlot in the street. Okay, Amos 7:17. Thy wife shall be a harlot. Meaning before you even got her, she was a harlot. Because she got multiple bodies already. All right, so, hey, man, that's all I can really say. Like I said, through the Spirit, it's an admonishment. It's an admonishment for you brothers. Because, you know, Jake, you know, they got a soft spot for women, as we all do. But you brothers, you know, you talk about don't deal with the black woman, get you a Latina woman. Well, they 2 times as worse, man. I'm telling you right now. All right, the Latina woman is no better than the so-called black woman. They all the same. They all Israelite women, and they all was given over to Satan. Unless you finding a virgin woman who has been kept by her father and all of that, man, this woman is 9 times out of 10, she's a fucking whore. And she's Satan. And Satan has sent her to try to get you, man. Get you caught up in some shit. All right? Don't have no weakness like that, man, for these fucking Northern Kingdom women, man. I'm a Northern Kingdom brother myself. I'm telling you. All right? That's Satan's #1 go-to. Because he already knows. Brothers is not dealing with the black woman. So he'll send a black woman. And I don't deal with black women. So now Satan is like, damn, how am I going to get this guy? Well, he going to send you a 5'2" Latina with long hair down to the ass. With nice long hair. Yeah. That's how he's going to send them. Or maybe they might not have long hair. Maybe they might be Afro-Colombian or Afro-Cuban. where they northern kingdom, but they got the features of the southern kingdom, and they still under that curse. That's a big red flag. If you dealing with a northern kingdom woman, brother, and she don't got no hair, that's a red flag, brother. In the spirit, I'm telling you right now, that's a red flag, because she's supposed to have hair. Because that curse of Isaiah the 3rd chapter, it really talks about the Judite woman, the so-called black and West Indian and Haitian woman. They the ones that really suffer from that curse of the boldness of the scalp. If you're dealing with a northern kingdom woman, what they call like Afro Colombians and whatnot, and she don't got hair, that's a red flag, bro. Honestly, that's a red flag, because why she don't got hair? why does the northern kingdoms not have hair? But anyways, I'm just being, entertaining folly through the spirit right now. But that's pretty much was the point, beware of those Latina women, man. They no good, okay? It ain't just, the black woman, stay away from the black woman. It's these Latinas too. All right, they coming, like I said, they coming even worse, because they come more subtle. What's that? They coming more subtle. They coming more like, the way that men want women to be, but yet they still demonic. All right, they still wicked as hell, man. They still got the same intention as a black woman. They got the same intention as every fucking woman, is what King Solomon concluded, man. That not one out of 1,000 was righteous. They're incubators. They're walking incubators. They have one purpose, which is to get fucked, and that's it. All right, don't look at them for nothing else, because then when you do, you deceive yourself, man. You thinking that this woman is supposed to be down for you and do it. No, man, these bitches ain't down for you, bro. All right, they're going to be down for us in the kingdom when we get back in our glory through Yahweh Shai. That's when the Israelite woman is going to respect us again. Right now, they're your enemy. All right, they're your enemy. So don't sleep, don't lack. As they say, don't lack, man. Don't let Satan catch you off guard. You horny as hell. Hey, bro, I'm a man. I know how it is. You horny. You suffering, you can't get no woman, and then a 5'2" Latina comes across your path. Beware, brother. That's all I'm gonna say. Beware. Don't look at it like, oh yeah, it ain't a black woman. Oh, I hit the lottery with this one. Nah. All right, she could still be Satan. So still keep the scriptures first. Everything else is second. The scriptures come first, man. All right, these precepts, this wisdom, this knowledge and understanding of the Bible, it comes before anyone and anything. Because once you don't apply that, then you don't know what type of situation you're going to get caught up in, man. All right, so I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Hope and pray you were edified through the Holy Spirit. Rachak Wadash. And Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.